Yo, what up? It's your boy. And homies, we're back at it today with the guide for the new system, the Ultimate Potential. Basically, it's a way for you to get, like, extra stats on top of the stat bar that you already have. It is a very late game focused system, and currently you can only get, like, 4% bonus stats from it, but later on, it will be a lot more. The gist of it is, like, now when you open your stats, your Digimon stats, the ones that only count for PV, there is this lock up here, right? And if you click it, only for Digimon that have Mega, I need to add, it shows up this, that you can unlock it with 10 of these items. If your Digimon does not have Mega unlocked, you can click this and nothing happens. So how do I unlock it? How do I get this item? The first way is the get it yourself kind of way, which means you need 135 levels on crafting, right? And the reason for that is because if you go over here, the Tentamon NPC, he has this 2 new recipes for 30 items, which require crafting level 135, as you can see. And this means that, like, if you're not on that crafting level, you can't get it. The recipes are these, as you can see here. There's a tradable version and a bound version. So you could either, like, the get it yourself way is just buy the recipes and craft it yourself, your own potential pieces in 0 units. Remind you guys that this is only the green ones. Only the green ones work. So you need to get, like, specifically those. I'll put some clips of me crafting these as we keep going with the explanation, but basically it's just 100 potential pieces, choose 0 units, 95% chance, and 1% chance of getting 2 for 1 craft. Also, if you're crafting level 150, you can get up to 155 by doing this crafting. So it can be pretty good for you. Additionally, once you craft the 10, it is important to know that it only works for 1 Digimon. So, for example, I have it unlocked here for my Machine Dramon, and I will still have to unlock it for War Greymon. Which is why I said that this system is very late game, because, you know, the barrier for entry is already pretty high. After you're done crafting and unlocking the piece, like the slot, you're gonna notice that, like, it is just the open slot. You can't really do anything with it, and that's why you need the red stones for it. So for the stones, there's a tradable and a bound version. This matters just because, like, on Biomon here, you can craft once per week. I think it resets on Sunday, or Sunday to Monday, and you can exchange 300 red datas for 1 stone. It will come with random stats also. And, like, once you get the stone, all you have to do is open up your inventory, and then you go over to the stone you want and just drag it, drop it on the slot, and there it is. So how does the stat increase from this happen, right? You might have noticed that the stones I showed you so far, they have, like, the stat distribution on them. That is the names of the stats, right? And how it works is if the name of the stat matches the stats that I have on my board, like if they're in the same place, it gets 1% added. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to understand. And now you might be asking, okay, but how do I change the stats, right? So besides the bound stone that I showed you, you can also get 1 tradable stone, or not 1, but as many as you like, from the new Area A rift, picture on screen right now. Like, when you get a tradable stone, you can put them here on the anvil and dismantle them, right? Now, dismantling this gives you 92% to get a random one, and 1% to get a stat fixed one. Which it's really bad rates, like, being completely honest, but it's understandable since this is, like, the late game thing that people are gonna do. So it has to last for a while, I guess, or be made easier later. Basically, all of these are tradable since you're using a tradable item. The untradable item, as you can see, you cannot, like, add it to the slot, so they're not dismantleable, I guess. Well, let's dismantle this one and we'll keep going with the explanation. Let's see what I get. Of course, 92%. So, now that I did the row and dismantled the stone, I can just put the other stone here and then put this here, right? For the other option, you cannot add the 92% one to it. You can only add the 1%. And basically how it works is the first tab you're gonna add the random one, and it will reroll everything you got here. And that's okay, that's fine. The second one is for the fixed ones they could get. They're like only strength or only defense, only intelligence, which are the 1% chance to get. And those allow you to change only one stat. So either this is really like pay to win intensive or really grindy to get the plus 4% stats, right? And that's basically it, like the gist of the system. Let's see, I'm gonna do a little reroll so you can see how it goes. And yeah, that's basically it. So you can change your stones. I would recommend changing the bound ones because you can't really dismantle those. So you might as well, right? You might as well keep them, since like you're gonna need to be re-rolling them until you get something that you want. As far as, you know, obtaining these stones, like I said earlier, your only options are either buying one a week from Biomon or getting them on the cash shop on this new box. Has like a 5% chance to drop a stone. Or your final option is to just do the Rift of the Area A, which has the Miotis one that evolves boss and the Pentamon boss. That's how you get it. That's all the ways you can interact with the system. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Hope you guys have a good one, and take your time with this one. I feel like this system will be with us for a while, and it will take a long time to master too. So don't stress too much over like stat totals, you know, especially since like the other ways, like the stat board itself or just the patching stats of your Digimon, are way easier ways to get stats. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.